Not only can travel be so stressful for the mind and body, but it often completely disrupts our self-care routine. In this short workout, we'll be moving through a hotel room friendly mat to keep you feeling good throughout your travels. I'm Hannah Ray. Let's get on the mat. Right away, I want you to just squeeze your knees into your chest. And if you'd like, you can grab your wrist and hold behind your legs for an even deeper stretch. This is just releasing any tension in the hips and low back from sitting for a long time in a car or on an airplane. Hold this position and breathe. We're going to be doing the 100 a little differently today, so you can have your head up like normal, and then we'll also bring the legs up. And it's okay if they're not completely straight. Just pump and breathe in this position. So we're lengthening the hamstrings. We're also avoiding taking up too much space. I know that if you're in a hotel, you may not have a lot of room. If you do have the room to stretch out and you think that would feel good to work your powerhouse a bit more intensely, you can start to lower the legs. Otherwise, keep them high, pump, and breathe. Last deep breath wherever you are. You can exhale and hug your knees. Really nicely done. Give those knees another squeeze. And let's take them now in some circles. So you can peek at the screen. This is a little bit different than what we normally do. Knees are going to move away from each other, circle down around to join, and then squeeze back in. So we'll do about 5 times each direction, your own pace. Keep deepening the breath. Last one, wherever you are. And then we'll just gently rock up to sitting. You can bring your hands behind your thighs. Right away, we'll just lean back until the arms are straight, and then bend the elbows and pull forward. So we're keeping the spine gently rounded forward the whole time, just rocking back, and then arms bend, pull yourself forward. So engaging the powerhouse a bit deeper, continuing to open up that low back. Keeping this in a range of motion that feels good for you. So if you're experienced, you may want to go all the way back to the mat. Otherwise, keep the range of motion small. We're all going to meet now, leaning back as far as you can and hold. So hands may float out from behind the thighs. We're really engaging the abs. Pull yourself forward and relax. Nice job. Walk those feet in a little closer. Now float the toes. We'll balance in a ball here. And again, if you liked that grip behind the thighs, holding your own wrist, you can do that here too. Just breathing deeply, rounding the back, pulling the knees in, and also pressing the knees out into the elbows, feeling that 3-dimensional ball shape. If this is feeling good, you can add a mini roll. So you'll just rock back a little bit and then come forward. Using your powerhouse, keep breathing. For 3, 2, 1. Nice. Relax the feet down and then lie all the way back on your mat again. Knees hug back into the chest. Little squeeze. Take a moment here. Really let your spine settle on the mat. Enjoy the stretch. And then we're going to take both hands on the right leg. Left leg presses straight up to the sky. And then switch. So again, we're going to make sure we're space conscious if you're in a tight space, and also that we're really stretching the backs of those hamstrings. So flexed feet, heels pressed straight up each time as you switch in this single leg stretch variation. Last time. Both knees hug in, and now everything reaches to the ceiling and comes back around. So it's just everything up, everything in. Totally okay to do with the head down if your neck's feeling sore. Last 2. Last 1, and then hug the knees, breathe, relax. Really nicely done. Taking both legs up to the ceiling now. Hands can be interlaced behind the head, and you'll just flex the feet and point. So we're just going to hold here, and it's okay if you have slightly bent knees as well. We just really want to open up that ankle mobility, help stretch the backs of the legs. This area gets super tight when we travel and are sitting for a long time. So hold and breathe and keep flexing and pointing. Great job. taking a moment to rest. And if you enjoyed those leg circles from before, this is a great time to do those again. Otherwise, you can just rest, hugging the knees into the chest and breathe. We'll all meet sitting up for our spine stretch forward today. Feet just a little bit wider than the hips. Arms will reach forward. Posture gets nice and tall. Of course, it's okay if you want to bend those knees if you're still feeling tight. Just exhale, dip the chin, rounding forward. Inhaling, lift from the belly button, articulate up the spine, get tall. Exhale down, we'll repeat that twice more. This is feeling so good. Let's go one bonus time. This time when you roll up, arms go up overhead. Really lift the spine so length between the tailbone, crown of head gets so tall. Then exhale the arms down and relax. We'll all lie back down on the mat now. Knees hug in for a moment. And then lift the legs for corkscrew. So I'll actually recommend that unless you're very comfortable with straight knees, you keep them bent here. We're just going to circle down, around, and up, reverse, down, around, and up. Keep it small. Just focus on using the legs to massage into your pelvis and low back. Keep the abs engaged so you have control, but really make it about the low back massage. Nicely done. Knees hug in. Give that nice squeeze once more. And then we'll sit up for this little space-conscious variation of the saw. So the saw, usually we have our arms out everywhere, and it takes up a lot of space. But for today, the hands will just go onto the thigh and you'll walk right down. And if you can reach, take the hand to the outside of the foot, the pinky toe side. And then you'll walk back up, switch to the other side, and repeat. Really nice job. Keep it going, alternating sides. Nice deep breaths. Really think of anchoring your opposite hip down to the mat. So whatever direction that you're reaching, you're going to feel that opposite hip pull down and back into the mat so that you get a really nice stretch through your low back and your hips stay square. Once more to each side. Keep it going. Nice job. Come back up to center, and then we'll just walk the hands down the middle for a nice deep stretch in the inner thighs. And if you have room, you can take your feet a little bit wider, but of course, if not, it's okay. You can also bend the knees a little bit here. We're really just trying to release and stretch the hips, the low back, and the inner thighs. Nice deep breaths. Engage your abs and walk the hands back up the middle, sitting tall. Rolling over now, you'll come onto hands and knees, and we're just going to take some kneeling knee stretches, positions of arching the spine and then rounding the spine. Especially when I've been traveling, I love to do this with my whole body, so you can flex the feet as you arch, lean a little bit back and forth, and then round. Press the tops of the feet into the mat, send the seat towards the heels. So keep this going, your own pace, your own breath, just moving however it feels best to you. We'll all meet now in that round spine position. Tuck the toes under and lift the knees off just a couple inches. So abs engage, thighs engage. We're going to bring a little blood flow, a little heat into the body. We won't be here long. Just keep breathing. You've got this. 3, 2, on 1, press up so your booty goes high to the sky and you're in an elephant position. So if you've done more yoga than Pilates, it's really similar to downward facing dog. You're just going to bend one knee and then the other, treading through the feet, pressing one heel at a time down to gently try to make contact with the mat. And keep breathing here. Just enjoy that nice stretch in the back of your legs and the back of your spine. And then walk the feet in, walk the hands in so you're just folded forward. And then abs engage, head stays heavy, slow roll up one vertebrae at a time. Articulate your spine, Let the arms hang. Your head is still heavy. You're going to lift all the way up. Head will be the very last thing to lift, and you're standing tall. Now, if you have a wall available, you can go to it now. If not, you can just do all this in space with good posture. Lift the arms up and just make some big, juicy circles. So nice deep breaths, just mobilizing the shoulders a little bit, breathing deeply and enjoying that feeling of length in your spine you get from a nice workout. Let's reverse. Just 5 circles here. Stomach is actively pulled in, supporting your spine. Last circle. Beautiful work. Chest expansion, so hands press into the wall. You look one way, then the other. Look center and exhale, arms reach forward. Inhale, press them back. Look over the opposite shoulder. Look, center, and exhale. We'll do one more to each side. Look, center, arms reach, exhale. Last one, inhale, hands behind you. Look, center, reach forward, exhale. Beautiful work. You are all done. I hope you feel a little bit better on your journeys because of this workout. And of course, when you get home, if you'd like to work out with me some more, there's a link in the description for our Pay What You Can online mat classes. Support our channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time on the mat.